everybody to the start of week 3. We have Siege Stars versus Team Fast. The game's going to start with Siege Stars on attack and Team Fast on defense. The players seem to almost be all in lobby, so we should be getting started pretty soon. I am joined by a newer caster by the name of Impulse.
Hello.
And
I'm Impulse.
And yeah, so the players join, we'll go into game chat, ask for a ready, and once they're ready, I'm going to get the game started. Impulse, you have any predictions for the game?
Well, I haven't seen either of them play, actually. Depending on how... I'm kind of going in this game blind, so I guess we'll just see what happens. So... This is more of like an attacker-sided map, so I'm expecting big from the attack, but who knows?
Yep. I'm rooting personally for Fast after they had a crushing defeat against in week 2. It was a shame the way they lost, but hopefully they're gonna be able to bring it back this week and pull a win. Last week they went 5-7.
Oh, they lost 5-7.
Yes, they did.
Do we know what map they played on?
Soldier.
Yes.
Are you sure this is central? Because all of our players on 100+ ping.
I can rehost just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure South Central is the service that makes everyone 50 ping.
South Central is not, trust me.
Yeah, South Central's not
You'll be
Central.
a very high ping if you go on South Central.
South Central's Mexico, so. But yeah, well, I can rehost and.
You're probably hosting West, Soldier.
Yeah. Custom.
Or are you hosting West?
Yeah, shouldn't have been, but.
Alright, I'm gonna go join the party with my team. You can send the invite.
Can you do me a favor and just chill here for a quick, just that way I can make the inviting easier. And create a spectator. Yeah, sometimes it glitches. That could have just been my fault. Yeah, this is central. Yep, right. Once an invite, you can go and rejoin your team. Give me a sec, everybody. I'm just sending invites and drive over.
Am I good to join the party with my team?
Yeah, once you get the invite, yeah.
Alright, have a good one.
You too. Good luck. And yeah, slight delay. Just small hiccup, but we now got to figure it out now. So it's just waiting for the players to join once again. So yeah, you don't see Chalet too often. It's a not as well known for most teams. Most teams tend to avoid it just because it's harder to set up a strats. You know, not many people have strats. It's more loosely played. So this will be interesting. Let's see teams go on Chalet. I'm pretty sure we had a Chalet game yesterday. Could be wrong about that.
Yeah, I find that more teams kind of. This is more of an attacker-sided map, watching PL and just other comp games, but I see kind of as you know, the defense is obviously, the game is way more defensive sided. So the attack is more like harder to coordinate, but I find on this map it flips, like same for other maps like
Oh,
Coastline.
my bad. I started it up for no reason.
But I find some games are more defender sided. Like
Just spaz.
a lot of teams prefer defense on Chalet, and it's quite interesting to see how they set up site, because I find new things every Chalet game I watch. So
Yeah, it's still very new to the comp scene. Teams are still always making new adjustments, new everything. As I go and stand up, I ended up accidentally pressing the R2 button. Really wish they kept it as R3.
another rehost.
Yes, sir. Bro, I wish they kept it R3.
I don't know why they make it so it's a 5-minute wait time after you.
It shouldn't be. It should just be.
Discord. I'm gonna get spammed to the Inferno League.
What's up, Dom?
Okay, shut up. Sorry. Okay, my Discord is muted, I think. Sorry. My dog. Oops.
There's short delay because I'm over here fat fingering R2.
How's it going, Dom? Let me just get some water. I'll be right back.
And now inviting teams after 2 mistakes. Fast. What is fast orbits? And now that both the team captains have been invited, it's just for them to wait again.
Let's not press R2 this time.
Yeah, this time I'm keeping my controller in my hand with both my fingers off the back buttons. Unless I somehow drop it, we shouldn't have an accident or two.
Mine's just lay on the desk.
Because I'm honestly kind of terrified if I lay it on the desk, R2 button's gonna get pressed.
Well, what if your finger twitches?
See, my fingers aren't on the back button, so, yeah.
Fine, extra safe.
Exactly.
So what'd you eat for breakfast, Soldier?
I actually skipped breakfast. not something I do, but yep,
Can't
I did
skip
it.
breakfast, bro. Most important meal of the day.
I know, right?
I was expecting you to whip up some like tacos, you know.
No,
Some
I was actually gonna make some eggs, but I didn't have eggs, so I just skipped eggs.
Did you have lunch?
Lunch, yes.
What did you eat for lunch?
Just had a hot dog.
Nice.
Very simple. Very simple.
So are you one of those people that like relish on your hot dog?
No, actually, I just put mayo, and then if I really want to, I put
Oh,
ketchup.
You put mayo on your hot dog?
Yeah, mayo on the bread.
Huh?
Bro, I put mayo on the bread for a hot dog, a hamburger, basically any type of sandwich.
Hamburger, I understand, but
Basically
there's a
anything
sandwich.
with bread, I'll put mayo on the.
Is this normal?
Yeah.
Is that normal? Is putting mayo on your hot dog?
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna soak it in it like with like ketchup. You know, you put no, really thin layer over the bread. You're done.
So why are you doing that?
So what? Huh?
I just don't understand. Why would you put mayo on a hot dog?
Cause we're not. Alright, I'm gonna go to game chat. Check if you guys are ready.
Yeah,
Alright,
stay
you guys ready?
for a little- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Wait. Are you gonna hold on? Don't mess up
Is
again,
it on
please.
chalet?
Soldier, you're hot.
Say
Could-
good things about me too, soldier.
It's on chalet. As long as you do well, I'll say good things. And yeah.
You're hot. I'm gonna be saying you're hot.
Yo, Rocks. Yo, Rocks.
Alright,
Tell Aiden to
game
go
started.
game chat.
Aiden's
Lester.
And we are underway to start the game of week 3. First game of week 3. This is a plat and gold game, so yeah, here we go.
We saw the last game that you cast a soldier. We saw a lot of teams lack intel and using their information. So let's see if this happens again. Hopefully they actually use their utility this time, and not their gun.
Yeah, that is going to be a big thing, especially on a map like Chalet, where having info on where people are is going to be a very big thing.
Yeah, Brum is very heavy on this map, and the defense, if they don't punish them for not using utility, there's something wrong. Something very wrong.
So yeah, we're starting off with a Thatcher ban. Fairly average on a map with basement as a site. You don't want them to get into that site too easy. Don't want walls to be blown. A Monty's kind of weird. Not sure if one of these players is considered a Monty main or is a target banner or of that sort.
That means the Jackal and the floor is going to be playable, which is a big impact on the game on the attacking side.
The second caster is my buddy Impulse. Clash, I mean, decent op for, you know, holding down sites, holding down corridors and stuff. Really strong in any competitive scene, if used correctly, of course. And a KAPKAN, again, another decent op. He's usually most effective in late game and does some great chip damage.
I find a Clash, it's an alright ban. I feel like unless they're unless they are planning on attacking downstairs, I don't think that's a very impactful ban, just because she can be countered with the window repels most of the time. Downstairs is the only time that she can't really get shot from the back, unless obviously the defense lose a crucial part of the map. But I think it's a waste of a ban, but you know.
It could be, but since they did ban the Monty, I do feel like this could have been a target ban, so 2 shields from a shield player could have been a big change. And yeah, so we're going to get right into round 1, where the teams are going to be choosing their first site, which is going to be master bedroom and office. We are going to see a 6 pick from the 0 onto the Zof. for a little bit more destructibility. And we are also going to be seeing a Kali to get rid to make the wall breachable. This will be interesting, as Kali isn't seen too often with the fact that she has a lacking weapon.
Looking from the lineup, it looks like they're running 2 shields. So interested to see how that plays into the round.
Yep. It does seem like they are going to be, at least Frost is going to be setting up for a primarily backside push, with Frost traps being placed under jungle windows, or solar windows as some say, and bathroom window, and as well as master bedroom window. They are going to be setting up a line of holes, head holes, looking from piano into half wall in office, which is fairly common for a site here, but they aren't going to be reinforcing the third wall, which is going to give a free... No, sorry, it is reinforced, so the bandits should be safe. It does seem to be a library take from the attackers here, and they are going to be having a Zoe repel, maybe big window. Yep, it does seem like that. This Zoe might be able to get an early pick here. And she is able to pick off the Jaeger here. Which isn't the biggest kill, as for most utilities should have been down. If not, all of the utilities should have been down right now. They do seem to get library completely for free, and already have established control of library and mez. And are starting to place flank air jabs. So watch. The Jack was able to get a kill onto the person playing on the hard wall inside the office. Jack was pushing into library, into piano, sorry, already. He is playing really close to the piano door, and there might be a smoke playing on piano. Ace charge is already starting to break the door open. Caddy's playing a long angle from library box. Things do seem to have slowed down, as the Zoe does seem to pick back up on the window, which could be interesting to see if she's able to get a free pick onto this Thunderbird. The smoke is able to get a pick onto the Jackal, which is putting numbers back into their favor slightly. Still doesn't put it there 100%, but it is a more situationable, better situation for the defenders as a whole. The smoke is being pressured, as there's already one already in default plant, it seems like. Smoke does have a line of sight, and does get the down onto the Kali, as they're not aware that the smoke can see the ace. He does get the kill. It is a 1v1. It is now it is again a 2v1, sorry, as the second attacker is down in sight. He is on K9 window. Does get lit up from the Frost. It's actually down the Frost. It is 25 seconds on the clock. He needs 7 seconds to defuse, so he does have a quickly declining clock. He's gonna try sticking the diffuser. The swing does get blown up from the C4 that was pre-placed, and wins the round as he got the free kill on the down. It is a very strong retake from the defenders. Did seem to be kind of misplayed from the attackers, as the smoke had vision onto the planter and they get off. They just chose to stick it. Should have been a kill, and he shouldn't even got the plant down. It was kind of a rough round from the attack side, and they could have won it. Sadly, they didn't. It was a well-placed C4 from the defender, though.
Yeah, 100%. It was interesting because the Zofia got that roam clear. It was a solid pick. You know, it gave them main advantage. The defenders did seem to be heavy prepared for a Solarium take, but that just didn't happen. So the attackers had every advantage here, and I guess they just didn't use the I don't know why they didn't have that intel on the person piano. The smoke did end up kind of whiffing on that planter, but yeah, that should have been a kill. But I don't understand why they didn't get info on that piano player, or why they didn't clear him out.
Yeah, as soon as he done the Kali, it should have been a call from the Kali saying get off plant when you get the smoke kill, because in all honesty, the smoke should have picked up the kill before the plant even got down. And if he would have done that, that would have been a very easy win from the attackers. It is
Yeah,
a shame that he
100%.
wasn't able to pick up that kill though.
10 seconds to go.
Didn't end up impacting around too much as they were able to get the kill onto him
5 seconds to
either way.
insertion.
And now we see them switch to a basement defense after winning the top floor defense. It does seem like a just standard garage setup. We are not seeing a Mira, which can be brought here. We are seeing the roam from the Mozzie and the Frost, possibly. Cali and Ace do seem to be taking big garage, while the rest of the team is joining them actually. Not sure where the last two attackers are pushing from, and they all do seem to be funneling here. For the attackers that face big garage and trophy take, it does seem like they're going to be trying clearing trophy at the time, as the Mozzie is playing upstairs in trophy. Let's see, if he gets droned out, this could be big. If he doesn't, if they miss-drone him, this could also be big. This miss-drone could actually end up causing a lot of problems for them. The fact they don't know he's here, the Jackal runs by, and the Nomad does as well. Nomad's actually able to pick up the kill, even though it should have been a free kill from Mozzie. It's a good kill from the attackers here. Big kill. Now that they do seem to have control of all of backside of the site, and it does seem like a backside push to garage, are opening up the wall facing into big garage. Maybe for the Cali playing a deep angle, but he does not seem to be playing a deep angle. And the Ace is opening up the main wall as they end up getting a kill into blue, which is a big kill. The defenders seem to be pushed back, and as I'm getting notifications from a chat I'm not aware of. Give me a sec. And the Cali's seems to be playing inside a heater, and we have two players in blue. The Nomad is able to get it does seem to be a 1v4. Seems like a very hard round for this Thunderbird to pick up as one starts to push her and pre-fires her. That was a rough round from defenders. Garage does seem to be kind of the worst site by for a lot of teams on this site, map. It is kind of a difficult site to play around, just because there's the amount of walls you can open, and once you get that backside open, it turns into way too many crossfires for the defenders to play around.
Yeah, I was kind of interested in what they were gonna do with going wine cellar. They're going there again. I don't really understand what that will benefit them, but also I just find like the attackers are kind of getting like they shouldn't be winning, or at least they shouldn't have won that last round, or at least gotten that kill in a Mozzie, or had the roam clear so easy. They have a Jackal and a Nomad. They're not using the utility that Mozzie kind of whiffed on the Nomad mid-mantle, and just they totally disregarded the roam Solarium or trophy. I don't know if they droned trophy, but I don't understand. Like I just feel like the defenders are being given multiple chances to take advantage, and they're just not taking those opportunities.
As we do see, and yeah, hopefully they do seem to be making a small change in the play, as they did bring a Valkyrie this time, and she does still have two Valkyries in her pocket. But yeah, they misdrone the Mozzie, and the Mozzie should have at least been able to get one kill and then stall more time. As for he kind of missed the kill and then didn't capitalize off of it. Valk does seem to be playing campsites, which you don't see too often. Or sorry, objective sites. But they do seem to be maybe switching up their attack a little bit, as A spawn front site this time. We'll see what that entails for them, or if they're just going to continue to play the exact same push from last time. It does seem like they're actually rotating back site, which would make sense. The Jackal and Nomad seem to be doing the exact same thing by pushing trophy first, and Jackal's already vaulted his trophy, and we see that there is no roamers. It's going to be a turtle strategy from defenders here, which gives the attackers full map control, which could be a problem, as they've already seemed to be exploiting this map control. It is taking them a while to fully make sure that the whole upstairs is clear and try to move around. And they already have big garage control and seem to be looking onto making breaches back onto the main walls. the Jaeger and Jackal are immediately engaging. Jackal does seem to be pushing up on this kill. There is a shield placed inside of blue, which is a fairly good shield. Smoke is starting to waste smokes fairly early into the round, as they did end up getting wine. West side stairs opened up, west main open. And as there is one on main stairs, the Jackal's pushing down, trying to play more aggressive on. Actually, he's able to pick up the kill on Jaeger, which is a big kill, and the smoke is down, which also is another big down for the attackers, as this will stop all the time denial that they have. There's a Jackal staring into connector where there's two players playing. They're not, they don't know he's there. He's able to swing the Valkyrie again, and possibly he gets both kills. It's again down to a 1v4 from the Thunderbird. Maybe she's gonna be able to pull this back. It doesn't look all that bright for the attackers here. He's able to get a kill onto the Jackal. Isn't sure about the Zoph pushing down main. Actually is sure of it, and no, doesn't know actually, and just get the Zoph is able to pick up a free kill onto the Thunderbird there. Another very well executed round from the attackers, and the defenders seem to have fell in the exact same way.
Yeah, that was an amazing round by the attackers. I found they were definitely clearing the map control that they had. Even though there was no roamers, they were taking that time that they had to clear the map and didn't waste any time, and just decided, it's like, hey, there's no roamers, execute site with 2 minutes left on the clock. Gives them all the time in the world to attack site, though the Jackal definitely won them that round. Getting that kill on the Jaeger gave him sight, got that double in connector, but that was 100% the attackers' best round yet, using their utility amazingly, and definitely I saw that they were the drones were bothering the defenders, especially that Jaeger. That Jaeger kill had a lot of info. They definitely exploited it, and got site control pretty quickly in the round.
And they do seem to be going right back to the site they won, which is upstairs, main bedroom and office. They did seem to win this site pretty actually they won this site with a 1v1 at the end, but they did end up winning it, so it is their best site so far. They are seeming to be setting up the exact same way by the same frost mats and same ops. We'll see if the attackers are able to make any changes to the way they played, or if they're just able to clear the piano player first, which is the biggest reason they lost that round. They might choose to attack the library side, which they are once again doing, as the Zoph is probably going to be repelling big window once again, or the Jackal, it seems like in this case. No, Zoph is actually, sorry, Callie's going on to K9, and they actually chose to bring the Ash this time instead of the Zofia. They are joining a library. Do see nobody's playing Mez or library, so they are going to get this entire side of the map for free for absolutely nothing. And then are going to have, again, most likely 2 minutes to try executing on site. With the Cali, they're not going to have to worry about anything on the main site. Ash does seem to be in bottom garage, big garage already, and Jaeger is playing big garage as well. This could be a free kill from Jaeger. Doesn't seem like they droned him out. And able to get a free kill onto the Jackal, but is immediately refragged by the Ash. Missed drone from them, but they didn't lose too much other than a little bit of info, which could end up biting them in the long run, as they're not going to be able to see if there's any more roamers with footsteps. But luckily for them, there's not going to be anybody sitting off site. Ash is again clearing out first floor completely. Does see that first floor is completely clean. Smoke just swings into highway, and the 3 kill onto the Nomad, which is a big kill for them, because that completely removes all flank watch if Nomad hasn't already put down her air jabs. Cali does seem to be pushing off his door, as the Cade might be holding a long angle. Ash has moved up to jungle stairs, and Ace seems to be playing library Mez. Cali is switched to the droning here, and the attackers' attack has really seemed to have stalled out since they lost the Nomad here. And they've seemed to just fall back and start droning, making sure they know where everybody is. Ash is pushing the windows currently on sites. Does get some return fire from the Frost, which now knows her location and switches to the drone as well. Cali, once again, they have 2 players on drones, and the defenders are just set up in their positions, waiting for the perfect time to attack. Ash misses her first Ash charge, and does seem to hit her second Ash charge at least. That's a big kill onto the Cali that puts them in a 2v4, which is a massive disadvantage for the attackers here. It does seem like they are switching to a piano clear at the moment. The smoke here is going to have a lot of. Just misses out on the skill on the ace. Ash is going to the main wall and is outside on the balcony. They end up getting a kill onto the ace, and the smoke gets a kill onto the Ash, which prone to the site due to a misthrown ace charge, which makes a pronal, sadly. That looked a lot stronger from the defense this time around.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think either team played it terribly. I don't think either team played it bad per se. I just think the defense definitely just out-fragged them and played that pretty well. The early pick on the Jackal definitely hurt them a lot, and the Nomad definitely it's just one less body, but you don't really see you would expect the Cali to be slacking on the kills. Like, I mean, obviously she's not top fragging, but I don't find that she's hindering the team in any way. But it's definitely, especially when it's a Cali ace and a Ash last to attack, having a Cali is gonna really hinder your attack, especially with that lack of gun skill, or well, like lack of loadout to take the gunfights with. So defense played that pretty well, if I say so myself.
Yeah, 100%. The fact that the smoke was able to just push out a piano and get a free kill onto the Nomad she was droning is a big thing. They must not have taken down the blue stairs cam for the smoke to push with that confidence. But yeah, and now we're going into the 5th round of the match. It does seem like we're going to be pushing back onto basement, which is weird because they did get swept twice onto basement. I'm not sure if it's because they just have a lack of strats for any other sites, or if it's because they truly do have faith that this will work sooner or later. Not too sure about it, but they seem confident. They seem to have confidence in their map choice. It does seem like they're going to be taking a big garage this time once again. Same push, does seem like it. This time they didn't bring in an IQ on the attacker side, and they brought a Mozzie instead of a Valkyrie this time. I'm not sure if this is going to make any difference. It's going to be actually impactful, but we can only wait and see, as they do seem to be taking once again a trophy take to clear all the first floor, maybe second floor. They are droning second floor this time. Mozzie is upstairs. They do end up droning him out actually, so they are aware of him this time. The question is, will they be able to get any? Will the Mozzie be able to make any impactful plays, as the Jackal is taking time out of the clock just to watch his flank, which is a big thing. And now the IQ is pushing upstairs. This has now wasted a minute of their time, and already they're doing better time-wise on the defense side than they were doing last round. This Mozzie has no clue with IQ, and the IQ is able to get a free kill onto the Mozzie this time. That did end up wasting about a minute 15 on the clock, so who knows, maybe they're gonna have a better a harder attack this time. The Jackal is on bottom main. The swing doesn't realize there's a Jaeger there, so didn't return fire, but Jaeger's now aware of his position. Does resort to droning, as they are going to get the wall. Bandit tricking the wall, which is another thing. So now they're not going to have these walls open like they did before, so it's stopping a lot of pressure. The IQ is sneaking down main stairs, and they don't seem to be aware of this, as she's able to get down main stairs for free. And the Cade actually knows. They trade shots. She's able to get the kill onto the Cade. Nobody else on the team seems to switch their focus, and they end up getting a kill onto the... And defense just seems to have completely fallen apart. And yeah, another 4v1 that gets lost. The defenders end up losing. Basement does not seem to have been treating the defenders well so far, and I'm not too sure why they keep trying to go back, as they've lost every round in the exact same way.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're trying to do here with the wine cellar. Maybe they just don't have other strats. Well, they are going bar gaming. Maybe this is just a wing, but maybe they're just not comfortable on those other 2 sites on the kitchen bar. But After losing those 2 rounds, I would think they would need to switch things up. The defenders definitely were doing better at the start of the round, and then as soon as that Mozzie kill got fragged, the attack instantly just switched to a site execute, and they definitely just out-fragged them. You know, it just comes down to executing and fragging. So honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, that IQ definitely should not have got that kill on Cade. He had his back turned, or he was not facing the Cade, and the Cade just missed the opportunity, sadly. So
yeah, the IQ kill would have been a big kill, as they would have not had they would have been able to focus all their guns towards the front sight and not back sight and front sight. It was a really impactful kill for the IQ to get, and a missed opportunity for the attackers there. They do seem to have taken the hint of losing 3 rounds on the basement site, so they end up switching onto a bar game strat. They do seem to be holding library and mez this time, so hopefully they're gonna be able to deny time and maybe get a few picks as they play up here. That way they can't just have a free site take. And we are going to be seeing a Melusi on the roam in trophy side, and not sure if they droned her or if they're just going to play aggro onto her. They do not drone her. She ends up getting a free kill onto the IQ, which is a big kill, as that is one of their bigger fraggers here. It's actually they're tied for their top fragger. That is a massive kill for the defense side there. Now they're forced to slow down and actually drone, as 3 bodies end up shifting towards the trophy side and leave the ace alone. Actually, no. They are all going towards the north side of the map. Cali is pushing 3rd floor, and Ace is maybe going to join them, as the Melusi is playing basement. They now have control of dining, kitchen, and most of the north side of the map at this point, as Cali is still playing upstairs, slowly walking, making her way up towards highway, where she's going to be meeting a Womai. This might be a kill onto the Cali if she's not careful, and we do see most of the team rotating up to assist the Cali on clearing out this Womai and maybe this Goyo from Mez. Cali is now breaking out of office and trying to put pressure onto Cannon window, sorry. Goyo does seem to be aware of this, is returning shots, but is maybe unnecessarily peeking and putting pressure onto the team for no reason. Womai is able to get the down onto the Nomad, which is a big down. They are able to get the res onto the Nomad for free, which is good for the attackers here, as they are down a man, but now they are down on health as well. They do have him drone now. They are aware of both the players playing upstairs. Will they be able to clear the shield is another big question, as this Womai is possibly looking onto a free kill here. Actually turns away. He's able to get the kill onto the Zofia, but the Ace is able to refrag off the Zofia. The Go is able to get a kill onto the Zofia, onto the Nomad. Cali is also able to get a refrag off of that kill, so this does put the defenders at a slight disadvantage, a slight advantage on man count and on health. They are able to get a C4 onto the Cali from below, which is a big C4. Now puts the attackers on a 1v3 situation with 13 seconds on the clock. This is a big change from their basement attacks, where they had plenty of time on the clock. This does seem like a
5 seconds remaining.
thrown round for them. They're just going to take the time to talk about what happened and maybe fix some things.
Operators, you have run out of time.
That is a big change from their basement defenses, where they had 2 minutes to execute site. Here they had less than a minute to finally have a site execute with the remaining man count that they had, which is massive.
Yeah, 100%. The man count hurt them. Usually teams can like plenty of time, a minute to execute site, but they just didn't have the man count to set them up for the site execute. So the defenders played that very well. That very first pick on the IQ was very, very good. It was a very, very strong kill, impactful kill. Again, it's just the attackers, they're misdroning, they're letting the roamers run free. Those other attack rounds were solid, but now they're just, I don't know, it's just not I guess they just stop worrying about it as much. Also what kill was it? I think it was the Nomad kill, or the Zofia kill. The Zofia kill that got refragged by the Ace. It was a good refrag, but just to lose, you can't let that kill go. It's just very important to pick up that frag. Yeah, the defenders definitely played that the best they probably could have, other than just getting the refrags. But honestly, the defenders couldn't play that better.
Yes, 100%. By the time they were able to get the kills they needed to clear second floor, they were left with around 40 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure what's going on here. If it's the game, never mind. It was just a very long loading screen for some reason.
Your internet's trash.
But the attackers, by the time they were able to clear second floor and actually start thinking about a push, they were left with 2 people and 40 seconds on the clock. That's nowhere near enough time to actually think about a push and execute a push, let alone. And then with the C4 coming from below, it made it a 1v3, which is basically unwinnable for the attackers with 20 seconds on the clock. A very a very strong round from defenders after losing 3 rounds. All three of the wins on the attack side are from the basement site.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers must locate.
And here's the start of round 7 as the switch sites of the 2 teams. So now we have Team Fast on attack and Team Stars on the defense. Let's see if they are able to make any changes on the way they set this up. It does seem like they're going to be taking library just like Team Fast were able to do. Sorry, just like Team Stars was able to do. It does seem like Team Stars is just going to give them library and mez control for free. Just the way the other team did it. And Zoe does seem to be pushing kind of aggressively onto the piano windows, which could give her a free kill or get her fragged instead. This is a very aggressive position and could end up benefiting her. There is a smoke playing right behind it. She's trying to clear the Cade Claw off of it, which I'm not sure if she knows that you can just clear it without it. 2 ADSs actually clear both her impacts, which is a big waste of utility on their part. Now the Zofka is not able to clear the ADSs, and I don't think anybody on the team is able to clear the ADSs. The only other player that might be able to clear it is either going to be the Ace, since it's electrified, they're not going to do it, or the Zero, but I'm not sure if he's running the Gone 6 or not. There is actually a Jaeger playing onto blue stairs, which could be very influential, as they do seem to misdrone him here. So this could be a free kill for the Jaeger. He actually pushed down the stairs, which is able to, what gives smoke actually does that to the Zof sooner or later. The Frost is holding an angle onto the Zero. The Zero does seem to be thinking about peeking her. I'm not sure, as the Jaeger is pushing up and might get a kill onto this Ace and Habana if lucky. They don't seem to be aware of him. Actually, maybe they are, as the Zof shoots a few bullets towards. They are actually aware of him, as he's forced to push down into mudroom. The Habana does seem to be chasing him down a little bit. Actually prone on the stairs, which isn't going to give them much advantage, as the just be playing back the site. Buck is now repelled onto big window, and Zofia and Zero are back on the balcony on bathroom. It does end up peeking the Frost and ends up getting the kill into the Frost. They now jump into bathroom. Jaeger's able to refrag off the bathroom player. Cade is still playing inside a site tuck. Cade does die as Zofia has control of piano. Buck is able to get a kill on the player in bathroom, as Mew is able to trade off the kill and does actually get refragged by the player held on big window. Did take a second, but the big window player was able to get the refrag. Is another
solid round from attackers. Honestly, like we thought, like this map is overall attacker sided. I'm surprised that it ended 3-3 over 3-3 split. But at the same time, like I said, like some teams just prefer defense, and you know there's always new things on this map. The attackers executed that pretty well. The Jaeger played a pretty strong roam game, wasted a lot of time, but unfortunately just wasn't enough. I think to really impact that round to maybe secure them the win, he probably had to get a kill there. But you know, overall, just the attack was just better. They used their information well, so.
Yeah, it was unlucky for the Jaeger. If you just would have sat on the top of the stairs the first time around a little bit longer, you would have got a free kill onto Labana, but sadly he did back off,
Defenders, protect your bombs
which
from being
did,
used by attackers.
you know, unfortunately lose them a free pick. They do seem to switch sites here and go kitchen dining this time around. We'll see how this goes for them, as they did end up losing their starting site, which is unfortunate for them. And we'll see how this goes, as they do seem to be setting up their pre-placed camps. We are seeing some type of castle strat here, as well as they are actually reinforcing the hatch, so we're not going to have any rotates down from the hatch. We are seeing a legion as well, which is hopefully going to deny enough time. The only wall now they're going to have is going to be a mute, but it does seem like the smokes actually. No, never mind. He's not AFK. It does seem like they're going to be trying some type of turtle strat again, which is going to give them all of second floor for free, which I'm not 100% about the strategy, since this site is completely soft from the floor. As you can see, there's absolutely no hard walls on that floor. So if they take upstairs, the buck can wreak havoc from above, which could possibly tear the entire site apart. They do seem to be clearing top floor, like I stated, as Buck and Zof are going for the top floor clear. And even the Nomad is going for the top floor clear. They are joining library. Do see the library is clear. The Twitch is able to hop in for free. Mez is clear as well. So they're going to have all the top floor for free. Now that they know the top floor is clear, they're starting to push up and hopefully setting up flank air jabs and possibly having some destruction from above, because the bug does seem to be delayed a little bit. Finally is getting into sight and is now going to start making the holes on the floor. We will see if this is going to get them any free kills, as the defense does immediately feel the pressure from the floor, and immediately a smoke canister is being wasted just to get some of the pressure off from above. They're not going to be able to see. They don't seem like they're going to be able to get the hatch open, which does seem like the ace was going to try to do. There is a player playing in Harry Potter on jungle stairs, or solar stairs, sorry. They might misthrown him. I don't think they did. They might have. No, they did not, as the Zof is able to net a free kill onto the smoke after the info is given, which is a strong select. They do have somebody playing on West Main, as the Legion is playing West Main and might get refragged from his Nomad. They do need this kill, a kill at least, onto them, as he is falling back, but Twitch is also going to be pushing down main stairs. He's not aware of it, and he's going to get picked up. But Twitch, actually no, the Twitch isn't able to get the kill. He is forced to back up again. It is now a 1v5. This could be a flawless round for the attackers here, as Twitch is backing off and they might be going for the plan here. Twitch did back off and is watching blue stairs now. Isn't sure of it. They do have a player watching West Main as well. It does seem like they have just given this round up and are taking this time to maybe talk about something, get everything cleared out, as the other teams do seem to be kind of unsure about what's going. Does miss a kill onto the Twitch, sadly, and Twitch is able to pick up the kill. A flawless round from the attackers here. Very strong round, and that goes to show you this is why you cannot give up second floor control that easy.
Yeah, it was very interesting to see that. It's just like when you go those middle floors like bar games and kitchen dining, you always see an extension to the top floor, because if you don't, it's just way too impactful to give them that vertical play. Even if they don't pick up any kills on that vertical play, it just applies so much pressure. You can't play in safe spots anymore. It picks up utility from above. It just influences the round way too much, where at that point, unless the attackers make very vital mistakes, you lost the round from the beginning. But as you can see, the attackers didn't make any mistakes, played it perfectly, and picked up a flawless round. So good on them.
Attackers need to locate
and now we take a look at the scoreboard, and it doesn't seem like the top fraggers from the team Stars has picked up any kills since the 5th attacking round. Ever since then, it's been a 3-0 sweep from the from Team Fast. So this is looking very strong, as they now have momentum building with them. And They are going for a basement site, which is interesting after seeing teams fast lose every basement defense. They are going to go ahead and decide to try it themselves. Maybe, who knows, maybe even show team stars how to properly defend basement.
5 seconds.
To me, it does seem kind of unlikely due to how easy it is to attack basement. As soon as you get the walls open, it creates way too much crossfire and the site becomes a mess. But yeah, we'll see what the attackers choose to put pressure on and how they choose to attack this. We do see a spawn peek coming out from the Cade here on main stairs. Does seem to continue to peek it actually. Does fall back eventually. Didn't end up picking up anything, as the attackers seem to be clearing third floor once again. This is actually well played by them, but unlucky for them, they're wasting time clearing absolutely nobody from third or second floor. Sorry, there's actually a mute playing second floor, placing mute jammers just to assist his roam a little bit better. This could end up denying a lot of time and who knows, maybe even a lot of utility as well. He is being very careful about the possible threats coming from Trophy, as a Cade does actually seem to get a kill onto the Zofia, which possibly was playing in blue. Not sure whether Zofia was playing. The Ace is able to get a refrag on the Cade from basement. They might have killed the Zofia from the holes. I'm not sure whether Zofia died, to be honest. But luckily they were able to get the refrag onto the Zofia, onto the Cade, which does even the man count a little bit more. Sadly, they did lose their top fragger for the Cade, which is also their top fragger. But the Zof did have more utility to spend, as they are pushing big garages like the other team did. But sadly, I don't think they've cleared the roamer out, which they have not. The mute is still sitting in dining, which he could end up going for a flank down west main, which could cause lots of trouble for the attackers here. They aren't able to open up any walls, as I do think both Twitch runs have been removed from the game. And all the defenders have switched to the backside push as it is going, and Twitch is pushing up west main. Isn't sure about player. The mute is able to pick up a player playing on bottom main stairs, fireplace stairs. The mute is now pushing the Twitch. Misses a kill onto the Twitch. Isn't able to get the kill onto this Twitch. The Twitch is able to refrag, is able to get the mute, which puts him back on an even man count. The defenders still have a health advantage, but the defenders actually no. The attackers are now able to secure the advantage here, as it is now a 2v2. Nobody's able to swing in, get another kill, which now puts the attackers in a 3v1. Technically, the Jaeger's able to get a kill coming down main. They now have all the site control, and maybe the Jaeger isn't actually able to clutch up. It is another win from the attacking side. That looked like a very strong round from the defenders, but ended up over peaking, in my opinion, a little bit. Lost in the round.
Yeah, it definitely looked like that was a defender round, 100%. That roam from the mute was honestly, it was very, very strong. The fact that he just gave up that kill on the Twitch, it made them crumble. Because that mute playing dining could have done a lot for the team, especially because you have that, like, half above wine cellar from dining is soft, so you can play that vertical. You can also flank down west main, pick up a kill on that backside, or if you want to be safe, just go down blue or main. Like, it's just so flexible to do whatever you want when you're up there with no one pressuring you after you get that Twitch kill, that it's very impactful. That Nomad definitely pushed to get that win for them. That free kill on the Nomad, on the Legion with the air jab, and then the injure with Bandit was
Bomb located by attackers.
a great play for the attackers, and won them the round. They're going back there, but yeah.
Yeah, as both teams have a 0% win rate defending basement, on match point the defense does choose to once again try to defend this site. Not 100% on this call. This does look shaky, just right off the bat, just picking the maps. At this point, it is looking kind of dire for the defending side.
Yeah, I find it just seems that the teams are just not comfortable on those other middle floor sites, and I feel like that's just a really hindrance on the defense. If you really want to be good at this map, you need to establish strats, or at least know what you're doing for those middle floor maps or middle floor sites, because obviously 0% win rate at the bottom floor is just not the right call.
Yeah, 100%. The fact that they are just not willing to even attempt these other sites after they see that for both teams it's just not working, they continue to go for it. They do seem to be clearing out first floor this time and just completely ignoring the third floor, other than the... No, there is a complete ignorance of the third floor, and they are just pushing the first floor and basement right off the bat. There is another mute roaming inside of dining, as the Zof is actually in dining 90. Zof is able to get a kill onto a player playing inside of bar, able to make holes on the above. The Cade is actually able to push up and loses the gunfight to the Zofia, which should not have happened. This puts the defense at a massive disadvantage. The Mute's gonna have to pull off big here to put this back into their favor. It actually misses the kill onto the Zofia, sadly. Is actually able to pick up the kill onto the Buck. Hopefully able to get the kill on the Zof. Is actually able to get the kill on the Zof. This puts the favor back into their advantage, into the defense advantage, but they did get the wall open, the main wall open, which now puts pressure on the front side. There is a player down, able to get the Twitch that played down blue. Now the only players left are sitting out, one player sitting outside the garage, while the other player is already back into sight. The Mute is able to get another big flank onto this Nomad if he plays this a little bit more aggressively. Does seem to be doing so. And Nomad is able to get a kill onto the Mute, and Mute is able to get the refrag onto her. They now shift all their focus back to front site where the Ace is sitting. This might be a winnable round for the Ace, especially since you have a minute on the clock, as long as the defenders don't play overly aggressive here. Hopefully they're able to win, as we did lose a connection from one of the defenders, from from somebody from Team Stars, sadly. But the Ace is able to win this if he plays this smartly. He does waltz in. The player playing in connector has yet to swing him. The players do seem to be dropping out, and defenders do actually pick up the round. Not sure why they ended up backing out of the game, but defenders did pick up the win.
Pretty solid round, actually. Okay, how do I say this? Pretty solid clutch by the defenders. The start of the round was a terrible mess. It was the attackers were just overpowering the team. They just didn't know what to do. The defenders just getting fragged so easily. The Cade missed a kill. The Jaeger just wasn't expecting it. It all fell apart so fast, but that Mute did get that double. Got the kill on the Buck, and then that flick on the shotgun. Man, I wish I could do that. I suck at
the Mute was actually able to get a triple kill on the roam. Was able to flank the Buck, would had no clue. Was able to get the kill onto a flick kill onto the Zofia, which is a great kill, like you said. Shouldn't have won that gunfight. And then was also able to get the kill onto the Nomad by flanking down Big Garage.
Oh yes, yeah, the refrag on that Legion. Yep. Yeah, just like I said, that last round, that middle floor roam by that Mute is just so powerful, because he can do whatever he wants. Especially them just ignoring third floor. He can rotate up Solarium stairs, play mezzanine, and it's just free kills. Just so much map control. Just roaming that dining is just so incredibly powerful, that honestly, like, after they clear that kid bar, they need to shift their focus on dining. They just can't forget that, because the Mute won the whole round for them. I'm gonna be fully honest.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm guessing what happened is, as soon as they got that kill on the Jaeger, they just decided that there wasn't any more roamers, I guess, and that Jaeger was gonna be the only player roaming.
Yeah.
One mistake that the defenders did actually end up making was the Cade. When the Cade pushed up main, it was a free kill onto the Zofia, but he ended up potatoing a little bit and missed the kill.
Yeah, 100%. Like that should have been his fight. And I think what was going through the defender or the attacker's mind there, as soon as they cleared that Jaeger, I don't think they disregarded that Mute roam, but as soon as they killed that Cade, 100%. A lot of teams, a lot of teams would have like had all three sight. I don't think it was a smart idea to totally just turn your back and just, okay guys, all three last sight. Either missed calls or just a lack of information. I'm seeing that with so many teams in the Plat League. They just don't finish. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't use that information that they have. They don't use the time that they have, and they pay for it. The defenders bite their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that round was an attacker's round if they clear out roamers.
100%.
The roam which we haven't seen from either team so far actually make any impact on the rounds yet. That is the first time we see that the roamer actually make an impact on the round, and it is the biggest impact on that site. For that site had a 0% win rate. Both teams looked horrible on that site, and the roamer's able to pick up the slack and actually change the round completely. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm not sure if the player's internet died or if they had a connection issue, maybe power outage, not sure. But
I'm not sure. I mean, team reps, if they want to rehost, then they would join. But so we haven't gotten any rehost requests, so I'm guessing they're just I guess just wait. I don't know.
yeah, I did get a message from the. I'm not sure what just happened. Did get a message from the. I think my stream just reset. I'm not sure what happened. Did get a message from one of the players. He did ask for a pause, but not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. And actually, stream did not reset.
You're good.
I'm gonna go with a message. I'm asking him how long this should take.
During that round, honestly, that obviously that mute roam was the most powerful, but Cade picks up that kill fireplace, but if they, like, say Cade picked up that kill fireplace, right, but they already cleared those two roamers, I honestly think that 100% would have still been an attacker round. They would have still had that 3 on site, but like I said, like as soon as the second and third floor is cleared by the attackers, it's just way too much control. So the attackers, I think, played it pretty well until they just forgot about the mute. Man, I wish I could be that good with the shotgun. I wish.
Yeah, it does seem like they lost both these players, as we could be looking at a forfeit situation.
Really? Okay. That's not ideal, huh?
Maybe they're able. Maybe we just have to rehost. Not sure.
I think the mute shotgun was just too overwhelming for them.
This would be.
Discord chat.
They aren't allowed to sub in players, for the record, just because, you know, it'd be a mid-game sub, and that's not allowed. So this could end up being a big turnaround. Actually, it's not going to be a turnaround, as they are up in points and round wins so far. But this could be interesting. Haven't gotten a confirmation from the side of Siege Stars, as they don't seem to be sure about what's happening. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure if it's just because, you know. But give them a few more minutes. See if they're asking for a rehost or if it's a.
It was interesting to see. Like we expected, the map is quite attacker based, and Fast is just a stronger team on attack, I guess. Like, they were definitely a weak team on defense, but they did get the even split and just got to pull it to match point on attack. So couldn't really ask for more, could you?
Yeah, Wolfie, if you need a rehost, join the party, please. Let me know. We can go over this. So I'm not 100% what's going on here. Okay, so it does seem like we have a power outage due to a storm. So Orbits, if you
are they allowed to rehost?
yeah, you do get one rehost per
you
team.
get one rehost.
Would that mean the whole entire game resets?
No. The matches stay the same. You pick up right where you left off.
Alright. So, but what would happen if they went downstairs again after winning?
So no. So it's literally picking up right where the game left off.
Oh,
so
everything's the same. Like they wouldn't be able to go wine cellar. Like
yeah, it's gonna say they just won wine cellar just the round before.
Yeah. Everything's the same right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird though, because they're having other players from other teams get on their team.
Well, okay, well that's the thing. They can't sub in players because it's a mid-game sub. I mean, unless you guys were to allow it, usually you're not allowed to sub.
I would allow it, but it's not players from their team. It's players from other team. Like they're trying to sub in a player from Denial.
Yeah, then I'm pretty sure it's illegal to do, especially if it's an off roster.
So, if this goes on for a while, it would be a forfeit, or
If they're not able to pick up their fifth player, it would sadly be a forfeit. They could choose, since the game already started, they could choose to just play the 4v5. Would put them at a disadvantage.
One of my, like, a co-leader of my team wants to join. Is that alright? To talk to you guys.
What do you mean?
I'm not even gonna add him because it might, like, cause problems. I don't want that to happen.
Like to the party, or are you talking about to the game?
The party, because he wants to stay in this, but so there's nothing to talk about. It's just them wanting other players on their team.
Yeah, if they want other players from off rosters, if it's on their roster, it's completely up to you guys. If it's off rosters, it should just be a forfeit.
So would we have to talk to like a head mod?
You take score right now. Say couldn't players dropped out. Hold on. Let me tell Wolfie to join party. Just so we can talk both the sides.
The timer resumes.
And pause timer. Okay. Okay, Spaz.
Oh, sorry, what?
I know this timer's not pausing anymore. Okay, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just rehost. Caster.
The what did we all?
Yeah, you guys can leave. If they choose to rehost, we can just rehost. He is in here, so.
Let's sub in. Or not. When did they try to get player from the Breezy? We have no idea. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure that out right now, but 300 alpha packs. Soldier, open your alpha packs.
Yeah, not yet.
You're trying to go for 500 or something?
Yeah. Wolf, you are added to the party. You are actually in the party, so you just need to join up. There you are. Alright, Wolfie, so here's the situation. If you guys have on rosters as subs that you guys want to add, you have to talk to Orbits about it. If he allows you, you can, since you are mid game. If you're trying to add off rosters, that would immediately be a forfeit, because you can't have off rosters in general. And then on top of that, if you were to add off rosters, it has to be prior to game, not during game.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Who do I have on roster? My friend Adam is trying to add an off roster, which is not possible, I guess.
Yeah. So we could rehost.
I just want you to know the situation is Rookmain hasn't responded. I'm not sure what happened to my partner Rookmain, but for Rockstar, there was a storm and his Wi-Fi cut out.
And
so
yeah, like
stuff I can't cut that.
I know it's a shame. It really is, and you know it's kind of like it's honestly, you know, timing can't be worse, but there's not, you know, the rules are kind of the rules, you know. You can't like delay game for your player, you know.
I know.
Since you guys are mid game, if you wanted to, you could continue to just 4v5 or 3v5 since you said the other guy left.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if there's really a point in doing that.
I might have only one.
Now again, if you're gonna bring off rosters, this is completely up to Orbits. He could just say no because it's already mid game. So if you want to talk, because Orbits is in the party, so you could talk to him. Because this has to be agreed on by both sides.
If you want to add on rosters, I'm fine with it. But off rosters, I'm look against.
I have Yoli Diaz. He's definitely on roster, and I'm just trying to figure out the fit at the moment. As I'm trying to text on a different Discord on Snapchat, trying to check for an on roster fit. But we do have Yoli Diaz who can make it sub in. He's an on roster, and some probably a gold player fifth, which we're trying to figure out. Any gold player fifth. That's our situation, soldiers. So Yoli Diaz will sub in. And then we're just trying to look for a gold player field, some kind of random.
And then, yeah, you guys would only have about 5 minutes to do so, just because.
What's the on roster you're trying to put on?
Yoli Diaz.
Okay.
And then we're also trying to look for any other fifth too. Yoli Diaz will be a fourth. So yeah, so far it's me, Lantern, Aiden. Yoli Diaz will sub in. I don't know what happened to Ripman and Rockstar, and then a random. Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. APX he's a sort of on/off roster.
Is he written down on the on roster, like confirmation?
No, he's not. Not lately. A couple seasons ago we started with. But
yeah, it has to be a current roster. Yeah.
He needs to be written down in roster. Okay, so sorry, one more time. What's the on roster you're trying to get?
Yoli Diaz, YOLI DIAZ. That account got banned, so he's going for TGC hyphen Yoli Diaz.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he's on roster.
Yeah, sorry about that board. It's shame.
It is a shame. We were trying to bring the momentum back, and then all of a sudden, internet went out.
Yeah, you guys had that round. It was first base round defended.
That's a big.
I mean, I just want to point out that was probably the biggest save round of my life as a mute player.
Oh yeah, the only reason you guys won that was because the mute.
Is the mute, which was me. I had to make a play.
The bans were Thatcher, Monty, and then Clash.
Clash. Who was the last one? Fast. Who did you guys ban?
Does Orbits agree with APX head or off roster or no?
He said no to off rosters.
All right.
The last ban, I can't remember what the last ban was.
I just.
Oh, it was KAPKAN.
KAPKAN.
We had no idea who to ban on defense. We were freaking out because we didn't want to ban K because we're defending first. Not gonna lie, Wolfie, you kind of messed up there because like none of us like playing shield ups.
No, because I noticed on Cafe against KO, somebody went Montagne.
Really?
I'm pretty sure somebody went Monte on that cafe.
I was thinking you guys were thinking about the assassinating match because there was a guy going 1-8 and we had him just play Monty because he's like terrible. I had no idea who we should have him play.
I didn't really know what you guys were doing, banning the Monty Clash, but you know, maybe you guys had a plan.
It was 4-6, right?
We were watching their VOD and I thought one of their players
yeah,
liked
4-6.
to go. Yeah, it was 4-6. We were watching their VOD earlier between them against KO and Cafe Dostorovsky. I believe Escargo was the caster. And I'm pretty sure they like to go Monty on attack. Maybe I read it wrong, saw it wrong.
But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. We cannot defend certain bomb sites.
I mean, I just run
both
in with Sophia. And just...
both of your teams can't defend certain bomb sites.
Yeah, we cannot defend the wine cellar to save our lives, but we're super good upstairs.
Yeah, just letting you know our strat. Our strat is every time you guys go wine cellar, we push the back.
Yeah, that was so
hard. It was so hard to stop it.
It was so obvious too. Like, let's just go push the back every round.
I was kind of confused on why y'all keep going wine cellar.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wine cellar. Oh, okay. Yeah. And we just cannot beat
And
them.
did you guys see when I tried killing Ace and when he was Flanagan and I reloaded?
Yeah, I was Ace all the time.
I
the
thought
one that you
I
went
killed
upstairs.
you. I thought I downed you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know I downed Kelly. I thought she was still alive. And then Trixie stole my kill after he killed the C4. Not a good game though.
It was really tight. I was actually surprised to see a 3-3 split on Chalet.
Defense is pretty hard on Chalet.
Yeah. It's supposed to be. Let's put it that way.
Going Jackal and dying right away because he jumps in rooms without droning. So my
yeah, I was able to notice that one right away.
Yep. It happens to a lot of teams in the Plat League and Inferno for some reason. A lot of teams just...
you guys are going to be on the same side, so if you were on blue side, be on blue side again.
Fast on attack.
I said if you guys are...
on defense.
Yeah, whatever side you guys started the game on, that's the side you're playing the game on.
Oh, started the game on. Okay, fast on defense then. I was like, huh? Or but you're on the orange team.
Oh, I thought. Oh, did
yeah,
you just switch the colors?
It's like it's supposed to be whichever you start on. Apparently.
Yeah, the score counts can be the exact same, so you guys are good.
No, but like the score count's gonna be the same, but then fast is gonna be on defense.
No.
Are you sure?
Because they start defense and the 6 rounds that are already simulated go through. So they switch.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And I've been getting extremely frustrated with Noah. I thought they were gonna lose this match because of Noah. It's not over yet. I'm just.
You guys do have the advantage.
Don't talk smack to your teammates already.
Honest.
I've been talking smack to Noah the whole entire game because he couldn't drop a kill until like what, round 6.
Something like that.
The only reason why he
kills ain't everything.
dropped the kill is because I got Eden and he killed him through a drone hole. Dim Jong-un, this guy's played with me before.
Why is he on your team?
I'll check the roster.
Here, let me go game chat.
Well, why is he on your team?
He is not on roster.
I know he's not on the roster. He wasn't playing the game.
Yeah, no, but it might be. Oh, for their team though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, alright, alright, so Noah had to get off and Zim's on our roster. Is that alright?
Again, that's up to Wolfie as well.
Yeah, talk to Wolfie.
Wait, is Zim on roster?
Yeah, he's on our roster. Because I've played with him before.
Stat track him? What is he, a plat what?
I think he's plat 2. Yeah, I'll try stat tracking him. His name's kind of hard because
he's not diamond. He's not using Zim. I don't know. He's using Zim.
He doesn't have Zim. I played with him before.
Well, as long as he's not above plat, then.
Let me see if I can find his stats because I'm pretty confident he's never touched diamond. Do right now. You want me to screenshot the stats and send it to the...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, if you say no to that, what do you think that's a Zim?
I mean, Zims are hard stuck plats, but I promise this guy's not a Zim. I don't play with Zim players. I have a
Same.
pure hate for those
Yeah,
kids.
I feel you.
That's
I feel you.
that's why Aviation got kicked out of our team, because he was a Zim player.
I mean, let alone that, you know, it's a Zim player, it's still nearly illegal. You can't use it.
It's...
I'm just double checking rosters because okay, too soon.
So yeah, Wolfie, at what time is it? It's
wait, hold on.
4:54.
I'm pretty sure Zim... I'm pretty
Brookman just texted me. He says, "Sorry guys, I had a basketball game to go to. He never informed us ahead of time." Oh, so Brookman.
Who?
Brookman, the guy. So I was wondering why he
Okay.
left out of the blue without notice. He said he had a basketball game to go to, so that's why what happened.
So yeah, so at
Alright.
at 5 o'clock, if
It counts actually fast icy. If you look back in the stream with us against KO, he was playing against KO.
Okay, I'm just
We
checking.
we can have him go on that account too if you guys want.
I'm just checking the rosters because, like, you know, Inferno League is just really all over the place. I'm trying to find rosters.
at Wolfie at 5 o'clock or 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 5 PST. Whatever you're on. The game's either gonna start or you guys can choose to forfeit.
Yeah, because we can't. We're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna wait like 30 minutes. Because we've already waited like 20, 15, something like that. But
Is it all good that Zim's on that account, or do I need to have him hop on IC?
I am. I can't even find your roster on the roster confirmation.
I wasn't even the one that put it on there. Ginger was, and Ginger's...
Yeah, no, I'm just looking for your team name. It's so hard to find. Because everyone texts in chat and stuff.
You want me to send... I can send a screenshot
Yeah, it was
of
after.
our
It was
Discord.
after.
I can send the screenshot of all the members in our Discord, and the Discord is only for our members.
Just send a picture of the roster confirmation. If you can find it.
I didn't put it in there. My leader did, and I'm a co-leader, but I took the leader role because he's grounded for 6 months and he's never active.
Nice.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. Yeah, Breezy was after the round, after they lost players.
You team fast, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's not y'all. That's K1A. There's a bunch of stats. I don't know why that's in there. Why do people text in this, bro? Team Dank. It's not in. Hey, bro, this guy like changes teams like all the time. Team Thrones / Coppers. Wolf Underdogs. RSC. Yeah, I can't even find it. Oh god. Team waiting lists.
I wouldn't doubt that Ginger was being an idiot and put it down or something, because he's a terrible leader and I want to take his spot because I'm the only one that really cares for the team.
Facts.
Like, notice how you never see Wolf type in the chat setting up anything.
Yeah, I can say the same thing. Kind of the same thing with my AGL. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have him host a vote in our Discord. Who should
Bro,
be
nice your
leading
beak,
the-
soldier. Nice it right now. Bro, I beat down your duties. 143 e-sport. This isn't a diamond one, but maybe you're. Put your one that I have.
Best. Let me see.
Dilo, you cannot play. As an off roster, you cannot play.
You're a silly bucker.
Yeah, I'd be curious. You might have a Wolfie. You might have a player on your team trying to invite an off roster, which could just cause.
Trying to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
trying to get
well-
more to play.
Trying to get Dilo to play as well.
I'm
Be careful with him. He seems a little hectic. But yeah. So
It's up to you. You guys just have to talk here because I cannot find the rosters.
If,
So I can't confirm rosters.
yeah.
So you get 1 more minute to decide what y'all are doing. It looks like Fast has their lineup. You guys are still missing 2 people unless you want to take a 3v5. Better find someone or figure out what you're doing.
Yep.
I'm having Sim get on IC right now.
Okay. Wait, what's his username?
The Zim one or the fast IC one?
The IC one.
Fast
It is-
IC.
It's just fast
It's
IC.
fast. No, it's fast underscore IC, but then there's like 2 dashes in the end, so I don't know if you can stat. Okay, I'm gonna try seeing
Right,
if
I was just wondering if I knew him, but
What rank are you?
am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm washed up plat 3, you know. Lost my plat 2, so.
I had a good feeling you were a diamond.
A diamond. Bro, like, I mean, if Soldier doesn't sell my rank,
Bro, I don't even want to start.
if Soldier doesn't sell my rank,
I don't even want to start.
I've just been informed that my guy Yoli deals is in a ranked, and he says he's on 4-4 match point overtime. He'll be done in 2 minutes.
So yeah, so it is 5 o'clock. So if Orbits, if you want to take a
free dub, then that's your call.
or if you want to just wait for him to get his 4th.
Once.
Dilo, we're not casting. We have a league game, but, you know, you can ask.
Dilo, I might be able to cast your game. Just depends if I'll know last minute basically.
When was the game?
Hold on,
9:45 East.
I have to join the party real quick.
Oh,
Mhm.
that game. Right. I forgot about that game.
I will join the party back in 1 second. I have to.
Yeah, we know when. Well, now I know when, but, you know, if we clap these kids' cheeks, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, what map are you guys playing, Dilo?
You think he left?
He said he's gonna be back in a sec, so it does give your player time to join.
Yes. He's a 4-4 match point in a ranked match, or sub in 4th, and we still haven't figured out a fit.
So are you guys gonna play?
Aiden's trying to put in the off roster guy, but like I said, that won't happen.
So like I was saying, are you guys gonna play the 4v5 or just take the forfeit?
We're gonna play the 4v5.
All right.
Respect.
So you guys are still gonna be on against the match point fast. So the best of luck to you guys.
Type on Discord.
Orbits, IC, or the other guy just left.
What?
Your fast IC guy just left.
I don't know what he's. I don't
As-
know what he's doing.
As I am gonna start the game up in a little bit, so
Let me ask real quick. He's switching back on his other account because he has more ops. He just wanted to show you guys that he was on the team.
Oh, alrighty. Wait, yo, what the frick?
Dom, I'm not sure. If we have a caster for that league, then no, I will not be streaming that league. If we don't have a caster, I might stream it. Might.
I mean, what?
Our game.
Oh, like just stream it.
Huh?
I mean, yeah. If we don't have a caster, might as well. But if not,
There you go.
Soldier, don't sell this league game, bro. Because I know you have a tendency of doing it.
Relax. Once you get a Zim to switch teams, we'll go and start with the game.
All right.
As Wolfie
You know,
didn't seem to
Soldier,
go again.
we both just had a wet burp.
Did you know Soldier eats mayo on his hot dogs?
Are you being serious?
Okay, you know what? Okay, let's just start the game up.
He
Best of
eats
luck to both of you guys.
Mayo on his hot dog.
It's not bad, bro.
Bro,
Anyways,
you like white stuff on your glizzies, huh?
okay.
No cap.
Alright,
good luck, Wolf.
good luck to both of you. Good luck to both of you guys. Good luck on your 4v5. You guys are a match
Have
point.
fun.
Good luck.
Alright, see you guys. Let's resume this, I guess.
White stuff on your glizzy, eh?
Bro, okay. Let's get back on track here.
Some sussy baka.
Round 11 continues. And it's 5-5 because I'm a sped.
Mate, Frisk. Bro, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. You don't eat mayo on hot dogs. It's just weird.
Bro, see, Frisk, thank you. Thank you.
Nah, bro, that's not the motive. That's not the motive.
Okay, somebody's on the party. Hopefully Wolfie comes back. If they win, they win. They shouldn't be able to go back. I don't know, it's 5-5. It should be 6-5 for the for the orange team. If the orange team wins, it will be game. If blue team
okay, got you.
orbits,
Just explain that.
let's just continue this real quick. If orange team wins, it's game.
Is it supposed to be 5-5?
No, it's not.
No,
It's
no,
supposed to be orange 6-5. If orange wins,
if you win, just the game's done.
Alright.
If you just win this one round, the game's done. If
Yeah.
you lose,
Yeah,
then
but
vice versa.
if we both won a round, we'd go into overtime and it would be like messed up.
No,
Oh,
no,
that
like,
is- that is
no,
how
like,
it works, yeah.
no. You win a round, we'll all just leave the game and say you won.
Alright. And would it be considered cheating if they went downstairs?
See, Dom.
they can't go downstairs right now, so we're chilling.
Alright, I was just confused.
No, they can't. I got the they can't go downstairs right. I got the score wrong.
No, we understand, bro.
Yeah, no, it was 6-4. We kind of already fixed it. If the orange team wins, it will be a fast victory.
That's my guy.
If blue team wins, it is gonna be an extra round.
Alright, y'all should probably leave the party.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
We're just gonna try to play through this, boys.
You already know what I'm saying.
As the defense is forced out of the party yet. Yes, thank you. Wolf is still here.
I'll just watch game chat.
Yeah, just chill there. Okay. So we are gonna continue with the 4v5. It is supposed to be a 6-4 team fast in advantage. So we are just gonna go ahead and continue with the 5-5 scoreline. If the orange team does end up winning this round, it is going to be a win for the team fast for the orange team. But yeah, this is looking fairly grim for the blue team, as this is their best site, so they do have a chance of winning instead of 4v5. They are having a player repel into jungle now, as he is in jungle and is being swung, as I do miss for some reason that screen. Just swings him, El is unaware, and Zophie is able to get the free kill onto him. They are pushing out, and that is 2 kills in favor of the attackers. This could be game match point and match 1 here, and it is now a 1v5, could be a flawless round for the attackers. Vigil playing on Mez stairs and is pushing up into highway, is stuck on the balcony, and Twitch does swing him and get the kill. This is a game 1 for Team Fast.
GG's.
GG's for Team Fast, and that was a very strong run. Who knows, this maybe they could have pulled it through in the end, but sadly they were not. If they would have had their 5, that is a game 1.
That's just because of the you know, man down, don't really know how to play it.
Yep.
Try your best.
So
GG's.
GG's.
Boys.
So are we good to leave?
Yep,
Yeah,
you're
that's
good.
your game.
Good job, guys. Well played.
Thank you. Very weird game.
Incredibly.
Yep, we had. Yep. You don't.
I didn't even
so.
know my players were getting a sub.
GG, good game.
Yeah, GG's, boys.
Wolfie.
And that will conclude our match today. Thank you all for watching, and it is a Team Fast victory at a 7-4 scoreline. Who knows, this could have been a slightly different game if both teams had their rosters completed for the entire match, but sadly we did have problems with power shortages and also schedules. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and it is a 7-4 victory in favor of Team Fast. See ya.
Thanks for having me here. See ya.